So how to create content on social media still extends to the content you share on social media. It should be relevant to your target audience and it should be engaging. I've mentioned this time and time without numbers, and it's really about how relevant your content is to your target audience. If it's not relevant to them, they're obviously just going to ignore it or not pay so much attention to it. So your content has to be relevant and it also has to engage them in a way that provokes their interest so that you can get more reach on all of these platforms. And it should also be consistent with your brand and your identity. So every business has a every brand or a business has a brand voice and a brand identity. So what you post today should not look like something that is coming from another brand. Like you should be consistent with the colors, the fonts, the design styles, the your videos should just communicate consistency in your brand identity so that they can even know um they can know what or who this message they can know what this company or who this company is without even like seeing your logo or seeing um like a significant element of your brand identity. They can put a finger and say, "Oh, yes, this is Dano Milk," without even seeing Dano's logo. "Oh, yes, this is UBA," without even seeing UBA's logo. Right? These are elements that you can use to leverage your growth with social media marketing, where your brand identity is consistent, your brand voice is consistent as well. Now, there are many different types of content that you can share on social media, and they are listed below where you can you can put out blog posts, you can put out articles, you can post images like pictures, you can post videos, you can post infographics. Infographics are basically graphic posts where graphic posts containing information. So that's what it is, where you're trying to educate or pass a message across with the use of graphics. And you can also post quotes where all of these content types are things that you can do. Like you can do all of this or do one of each, right? You can choose to strictly post videos, you can choose to strictly post pictures, and you need to really know how each platforms like what is really working on each platforms. Take for instance, a lot of social media platforms have certain algorithms that they work with and how they use algorithms to push this content to different people to enable them reach more people, right? Take for Instagram, there was a time on Instagram where pictures performed really well. People interacted with pictures or engaged with pictures very well. They liked pictures very well. And there was a time where videos came about where people could post videos on Instagram, but it couldn't be longer than 30 seconds. There was a time where it even became like you could post more than 30 seconds with IGTV, and you could post like a 10 minutes or 20 minutes video on Instagram, right? You need to understand how each platform uses their content type and how each content type is beneficial to the algorithm of that platform. If you are posting pictures on Instagram today, you're still going to get likes, right? But the kind of pictures they are going to be posting, they have to be really high quality pictures, and they have to be very very creative pictures so that you can get a lot of engagement, right? And right now what works on Instagram is reels, where people are posting 30 or 50 seconds short form content, basically, where people are posting short form videos that they just want to watch and just scroll to the next one. And that's really performing right now, like performing really well on Instagram. So you as a social media marketer or a digital marketer, or trying to use social media as a means to market your business, would have to study what is working well on each social media platform to see how you can leverage these content types. Because if you keep on posting pictures, you're always going to get a lot of engagement or increase your following. But if you start posting videos on the platform that promotes videos, you're obviously going to get more engagement. So you need to know how each content type um, directly how each content types directly ties to the algorithm of that social media platform. Do you understand? So you need to be very strategic about that. Now, how to engage with your followers is a very straightforward. It's a very straightforward topic where you have to really think about engaging with your customer as a representative or an ambassador of your business, where your approach to engaging with your customers has to, come from a place of empathy, where you see yourself in their shoes and you're able to empathize with them, and you're also coming from a place of authority where you're able to give advice or offer solutions to whatever problem they're bringing to you through your or like through your page, right? You need to be able to speak authoritatively and not sound demeaning in any way or derogatory in any way. So you need to approach engaging your target audience with empathy, with authority, and also with a lot of what's it called now? I'll say warmth, so that their feedback is received as a receptive one, and also you are able to emulate a quality that is um, that is going to be appreciated by your target audience or your target customer. Now, like it's written here, social media is a two-way street. It's not enough to share content. You also need to engage with your followers, right? And this means responding to comments, answering questions, and participating in conversation. So engaging goes beyond, reacting to comments or answering questions on your own page. A way to generate engagement is also by contributing value in other pages, like on the comment section or the timeline of other conversations that are happening on social online, right? On maybe Twitter or Instagram, you as a business owner would contribute and add value so that people would affiliate trust with the things that you say and can turn follow you, and that way you build engagement and following from that. Now, how do you measure your results as a social media marketer? Now, measuring your results is not a difficult thing to do, especially with a lot of social media platforms today where they have an analytics section in the app in the settings, right? So every social media platform has their analytics and data section in their apps where you're able to see people who like your not people, you're able to see how many likes you got on a post, how many views, how many comments, how many reshares, how many the locations of where people are watching this video, the age group of people who are watching this video. A lot of these social media platforms use your bio data as a means to also give feedback to people who are using pro features on this app. So if you are not using things like the creator account or the business account on Instagram, you might not be able to see a lot of all these insights. So you have to really look into your insights to be able to see where you can or what you can use to measure the results or the performance of each of your posts. Now, according to my slide, it says it is important to measure the social media results so that you can see what is working and what is not working. So there are many different tools you can use to actually do this. You can use social media analytics tools, and a lot of social media platforms have their own analytics tools, like I mentioned, that you can use to track your progress. And there are also third-party analytics tools that you can use to measure results or track performance of each post or yeah, like each post on your social media pages, right? And there are tools like Google Analytics, there's Hotjar, and there's also like the analytics dashboard on each social media app where you can use to measure the, the results of each post. So when you measure it, you are able to draw insights to what is performing well, and double down on that, or see what is not performing well, and improve on that, and then put it back out to see how it would perform. Now, let's talk about social media marketing best practices. Now, here are some social media marketing best practices to follow if you want to build engagement, if you want to boost sales, if you want to increase brand awareness. These are things that you have to do as a digital marketer or a business owner looking to leverage digital marketing, right? So the first one is that you have to be consistent, right? being consistent has to do with posting consistently and posting regularly. It's obviously the same thing, but you have to really put out content frequently so that people can affiliate, people can, understand that your business is active, because tend to get a sense of people tend to get a sense of activity of a business from how their social media is looking. So if they haven't post if you come across a business and they haven't posted in 6 months, you might be your judgment as a target customer will be that, oh, this business isn't active because they haven't put out content in like 6 months, right? So you're going to judge from that feedback. So you need to put out content consistently and frequently as a digital marketer or someone who is leveraging social media marketing to improve your business. So you need to put out content consistently. And second thing is that you have to be relevant. And being relevant is having to share content that is relevant to your target audience. Basically, you don't want to be sharing things that don't have to do with your business, or sharing things that has to do with another business, or sharing things that are even in a tangent to what you are about as a business owner. Take for instance, you run a business and you're posting your videos of the products that you sell. Tomorrow you're posting your church flyer. It's not relevant to your target audience, not relevant to your target customer. So you shouldn't be doing that as a business owner or a digital marketer. So you need to post content that is relevant to your target audience. The third one is that you need to be engaging. Now, creating content that is engaging and encourages, interaction. What this means is that your content has to, in some sort of way, promote curiosity, or be thought provoking, where people are challenged, no yeah challenged to put out their opinions, or just voice out their statements that they want to like make. And creating engagement could also be that these days a lot of businesses are trying to infuse humor into their content, where maybe on a Friday they're posting how like a funny video of how a customer reacts, or how a dispatch rider reacts, or how it could just be something that is funny. And when I mean funny, it's not something that means any harm to the customer, or means any harm to the target audience, or means any harm to anyone in general. So it should just be generally like funny, or have some sort of humor, or be thought provoking, where people are challenged to like put out their opinions. Because this way people would either react with laughter emojis, or react to a lot of words where they're typing, and all of that. Like I said, this in turn like creates engagement. And when you have engagement on a particular post, the social media platform is going to recommend or show that particular post to more people. That's how engagement works on social media. And you have to be social. Now, being social has to do with engaging with your followers and participating in conversations. Now, being social in a practical sense could be going on your Instagram live to interact with your target audience, or interact with your target customers, right? People who follow your business online would follow your business because they either know your business in real life, or they seem to get some sort of value from following your business. Or maybe you share business tips on the Mondays, or you just need to get some sort of value. Now, being social in this sense, or in a practical sense, could be that you are engaging with your followers via Instagram live, or TikTok live, or Twitter space, where you have engaging discussions with them. You get feedback, and you're able to share and rub minds. And this in turn like creates trust, because now they can affiliate your brand or your business with a person, and they can trust you, right, with the things that you share during your live, or during your space, or the things that you share during any of these activities where you're trying to be social. So once they're able to build a lot of trust with you, they are in turn going to be like converted to like loyal customers, where even if you mess up on a particular day, they are going to be willing to give you a second chance, because you have been able to build trust in their minds. So be social by using things like Twitter Space or Instagram Live or TikTok Live to interact and engage with your target audience. Now, the last one is to be yourself. A lot of times, people would try to be someone they are not as a means to appeal or as a means to build some sort of rapport with their target audience, which is a bad idea. So it's always advisable that you're authentic with your brand and you're authentic in the way you present yourself, present your speech, or present your comments, or present your ideas, or present your opinion. You're doing it in a very authentic and um, appealing way, and also make sure that you're true to your brand. You don't deviate from the values that your business is affiliated with. So that's the last one, and you should always prioritize that. Now, there are a lot of social media marketing tools, and we're going to get into common ones that you can use in this class. So right now, there are a bunch of digital marketing tools that you can use to either measure the feedback or measure the performance of your social marketing efforts, or schedule posts or manage different social media accounts. There are a lot of platforms that help you do that. And the reasons why these platforms exist is obviously like to make sure like there's a cohesive process running in your business where you don't have to do one thing here, do another thing here. You can just do everything from one central platform, and it's automated as well. Now, there are so many different social media marketing tools that you can use to um, that you can use to help your business with the social media marketing efforts. And these tools can help you with tasks such as post scheduling, managing the social media accounts, like all your social media accounts, and also tracking the result or performance of each post. And one of these platforms is Hootsuite. This is a common one that a lot of businesses, a lot of forward-thinking businesses use, and it's very popular because it allows you to schedule posts. So you can schedule posts for tomorrow, next tomorrow, or even in like a month's time, and you can automate it where you don't have to like post each day, but you can automate it on the platform. And you can also track mentions. Now, tracking mentions is where, so if a customer or someone mentions your business name online or on Twitter or on Instagram, anywhere, it would be able to track that particular word, and it will send you alerts for it will send you alerts so that when you see the alert, you know, you can track the conversation where this is you can track where this is coming from, and obviously like a preferred solution to where your business is being mentioned. So you are not oblivious to what's happening online about your business. And another thing that Hootsuite enables you to do is that it helps you to analyze like the performance of your social media platforms across different social networks. So across Twitter, Instagram, and the likes, you can analyze the performance from Hootsuite. The second one is Canva. Canva is a design tool that helps you to create visually appealing graphics for your social media posts. You can create cover photos, you can create advertisement. Honestly, Canva is a very, very resourceful platform where you can generate a lot of designs, because on Canva, there are free templates that you can use to um, build to free templates that you can use to design maybe a banner or a social media flyer or a marketing campaign ad, or a presentation, or anything that has to do with graphics, or anything that has to do with videos. Nowadays you can create videos on Canva. So it's a very versatile design tool, and I use it personally, and it's very, very important in my own like it's very, very important to me as a digital marketer. So I advise that people who are learning digital marketing, or people who want to use digital marketing to leverage leverage digital marketing in their business, should obviously like use Canva as well. The third one is going to be BuzzSumo, and BuzzSumo is a platform that helps you discover trending and popular content on social media. So if a particular sound is trending or a particular video is trending, it's able to flag all these trending videos, and it notifies you. So it allows you to identify relevant topics and influencers in your niche as well. Obviously, some of these platforms are paid. You understand? So Hootsuite, Bosumo, they're paid platforms that you can use to manage your social media. Yeah, there are tools you can use to manage your social media. The other one I'm going to mention is TweetDeck, and TweetDeck is designed specifically for Twitter, and this is for managing multiple Twitter accounts. It also monitor keywords, so you can monitor certain keywords that also tied to your business. Say you sell food now, you can add multiple keywords like food, lunch, jollof rice, stir fry, spaghetti. You can just add a bunch of keywords that will tie back to your business, and you can, when you get notifications about these keywords or posts with these keywords, you can just use it as a means to market your own product or market your own service in that tweet, so that you can obviously make money from that. And it's also a paid tool as well. It's not free, and you can also use it to schedule tweets in advance as well. So the other one I'm going to talk about is Google Analytics. Google Analytics is a free tool that provides valuable insight into things like your web traffic, like the number of people that visit your website on a daily. I mean, it also helps you track and receive um, it helps you to track the traffic from your social media as well, helping you to measure like the impact of your social media and marketing efforts. So Google Analytics is free, but if you can just go online and Google Analytics. It's a free tool, but you have to like take a course, like you have to like take an introductory course that is by Google to understand how the platform works, so that you are familiar with the entire platform and you're not lost. The last one is going to be Mention. Mention is also a marketing tool that is used. It's a social media marketing tool that alerts you whenever your brand or keywords are mentioned on social media, on blogs or news sites. So this one goes beyond social media platforms. It has to do with blogs as well, or news sites. So you can use this as well for your business. Obviously, this is a paid tool, so you would have to prioritize how important this is for you before like paying for this. And if it is important for you, you'd obviously like pay for it and then use it for your business. Okay, this is unfortunately the end of today's class. Um, we're going to talk about other things in the next class under this same module of social media marketing. We'll be talking about Facebook marketing and things like that. So this is going to be the end of the class. I'm hoping that everyone got learned a lot of things from today's class.